These are some Dinar Guru updates, starting off with Bruce via Wiser Now. We have Memorial Day today. It looks like we probably will not get the 800 numbers to call in until Tuesday when everybody's back at the redemption centers, back to the call centers. I believe we're going to get those on Tuesday and exchange if we get them early enough, or either on Tuesday afternoon or on Wednesday. That's what I've been led from these sources that we have. All right, we've got militiaman saying if they change the value of their currency, they're going to have more surpluses. The oil price is about $70 in the 23 budget. That hasn't changed since 24 or 25 because, it hasn't changed for 24 or 25 because it's a tripartite budget. They've got a surplus. Oil is somewhere around $80. It's been as high as $91-ish. The expectation of oil is to be somewhere in the neighborhood of $80 to $90, and they even talk about $100 a barrel. Iraq is going to be sitting pretty good. They have phosphates, sulfur, natural gas. Those non-oil revenue streams, taxes and tariffs are going to come online. Iraq has a good foundation for Iraq to do what he's supposed to do. All right, Franc 26 is a new currency that's coming out, more safety features on it than any other currency on this planet, more than the American dollar because it's the state-of-the-art technology of how they produced it with the monetary reform. All right, we have Pompey Peter saying the contracts are done in the country they're done with. If contracts are being done with Italy, France, Germany, they're in euros. Great Britain, they're in pounds. US, obviously dollars. When the rate changes, that's when the IQD rate to the equivalence of the local currency becomes relevant. In other words, they're not going to be paid at 1310. All right, Guru Samson has an article, quote, Iraq, formal resumption of Iraq's ascension to the WTO. Caparoni question, they have a very large budget without an increase in rate. How do they meet the projects that is lined up? External expenses are paid in dollars since their primary revenue is dollars. Dinar is used to pay salaries, etc. in country. All right, Militiaman says once you apply a real effective exchange rate, you become Article 8 compliant. Article 4 compliant with the IMF, you'll have a valuation of what the country is worth. Frank 26 says when you see things that you don't want to see, it's not like it's a delay. It's the Middle East. It's a different world. It's rather brutal. It's dog eat dog. Lastly, I've got Mountain Goat saying Samir al-Nusayri, the central bank, announced that it will launch the national lending strategy on the 25th, 24, which is a clear announcement of the beginning of the second phase of its banking reform strategy. CBI announces it has completed the first phase of it by building solid international banking relationships with international banks and correspondent banks.